Hi everyone, Sandra from ForYourChi.com with your weekly tarot and oracle card reading for September 16th through September 22nd of 2019. And I want to talk to you a little bit before we get into the cards today about an Abraham video that I watched. A new Abraham video that I have never seen popped up in my YouTube feed. And I thought, okay, it's probably divinely guided that I watched this video. And it was a recording of a man, and it obviously had just taken place shortly after the 2016 election. And I thought that I would share this information with you all because it's very interesting, the message that's delivered in this video. So part of it I had heard before, and part of it I actually said on one of my YouTube readings. But the other part I had never heard, and it just struck me as so true in what's happening in the political world right now. So the man gets up in the hot seat and he says to Abraham that, and he's obviously disappointed that Hillary didn't win, okay? And he says to Abraham, he says he felt collectively as a population in America that we were ready to elect someone who emanated a vibration of love and not hate. And I'm paraphrasing this. This is not verbatim. I'm putting it in my own words, but that's basically what he said. And Abraham says to him, hold on, we want to stop you right there, because neither candidate emanated a love vibration. And that sort of changed his tune right there. But then Abraham goes on to say this piece of it, which is very, very interesting. They say, you as humans believe that you join a group because you have a belief that there are more power in numbers than you individually. That is not true. The only true power that exists lies in your alignment with your source, your alignment with your source energy. And so Abraham has said over and over, there is more power in one person who is in alignment with this than millions who are not. They say that all the time. So what they're talking about there is political parties, the group. They're not talking about one political party, they're talking about both of them. And they go on to talk about, why would you think that joining a party, a group who cannot agree on anything, would issue you more power than what you already have if you are in alignment? Okay, now let's shift focus for a minute, because you've heard me say this piece of it, but I just want to bring this whole point home. So you have to be in alignment with source energy. You have to be in vibrational alignment, which means you're feeling good every day. Not 24 hours a day, but you have to feel good more than you feel bad, or more than you feel frustrated, or more than you feel anger, or more than you feel sadness, or more than you feel depression. Because when you're feeling those emotions, you are not in alignment, and you're not getting what you want, and you're not getting what you wish for, and you're not in reception mode, okay? So when you turn on the TV or you read through your news feed for the day, and there's something in there about Trump and what he's doing and what he said, and it pisses us off, right? So, and then you have these negative feelings about it, and if it's in the morning, you're setting the tone for the your vibration all day long, and possibly the next day. You are not in alignment with your source. So you're pushing it away again. You're pushing what you want away, which is going to result in another 4 years of Trump. And I can feel I can feel some of you saying, "Oh God, please no, don't say that." Some of you know that I said, and it didn't come from me, it came from my teacher who said that Trump would win the last time around. Nobody paid attention to that. Nobody listened. I knew it. Very few people believed me. Trust me, even my most trusted psychics that I go to didn't get this because they believed in what the media was telling them, and they believed, they had an attachment to the outcome, unfortunately. So they didn't get this piece of it. But I want to say it here, and I don't expect that the collective population as a whole is going to pick up on this, because the vibration's already out there. It's been in existence since before he won the first election, and it will probably remain. But I just want to put that out there for what it's worth. It struck me as very important to put that truth out there so that you all can understand how this has happened, why it's happening, and why it's going to happen again. It makes perfect sense, knowing what I know about the law of attraction and manifestation and being in vibrational alignment. We have more cards than normal today. I have 8 cards, so I'm hoping I get through them quickly. So the first card, Monday, Tuesday, is conflict and defeat. And Source knows that we pulled this card many, many, many times in 2.5 years of doing these YouTube readings. And you all know what it means. It means walk away from arguments. Do not engage. The person that you're arguing with has absolutely no ears for logic whatsoever. You're going to have to disengage and come at it at another time when they are calm. Now, we pulled the Falling Tower card for midweek. I'm sorry to say this. Disruption. So this means the rug gets pulled out from underneath you all. Wednesday, Thursday. Something takes a turn in a bad way. However, there is a reason for it. Whatever is leaving your life is meant to leave at this time. This is also part of this last bit of this eclipse energy. I said it was ending. The astrologers are saying that it's ending mid-September. Next week, this coming week, mid-September-ish. So whatever happens is divinely guided. Protection, protection, protection every day, twice a day, but particularly do the protection. And if you've bought my video, do the mirror protection for midweek, because it cannot hurt, and at least you're going to have that extra layer. The good news is by the weekend, you are ready to just have some drinks and relax, and you're in a better place and space, and you're thinking, as my 14-year-old would say, "Phew, at least that's behind me, and at least this week is over, because I am feeling better now." Okay. I was told to pull a 4th card. It did not fly out of the deck, but something told me to pull it, so there must be a message here for at least one person in particular. You are researching some options here of some changes that you want to make. It's not time to decide. It's time to do the homework. Okay, now I also pulled 4 angel cards out of the Healing with the Angels deck, which is a oldie but a goodie. It's one of the first decks that Doreen created. Freedom. So although you may feel like the rug has been pulled out from underneath you Wednesday, Thursday, after it's said and done, you also feel like, oh my God, I'm so glad that's over with. So I'm not, chained to the desk anymore, or whatever the case may be. So you're feeling better about that situation, which is good that it's happening all in the same week. At least you don't have to wait. The second card is enchantment. So this message is it's time to continue or start, if you haven't started yet, to work your magic. So this is also talking about your manifestation, your positive affirmations, particularly in the morning. Some of you may, if you haven't started this already, may want to pull up the movie The Secret, because that's a good place to start. I think it's still free on Netflix. And then you're also being told to meditate because there's some divine guidance that's coming in, but you can't get to it quite yet until you quiet your mind. So try to sit outside if you can for 30 minutes a couple times in the evening with a notebook and see what comes to you and write it down. And the underlying theme that we have this week is spiritual growth. So even though you may be going through some shit Wednesday, Thursday, it's all about how you handle it, how you handle yourself, how you handle those around you, because you are definitely learning each and every day, but you're particularly learning from this experience. You are going to learn and grow from this, and you're going to teach others for when their falling tower moments come. So there's nothing more valuable, if you ask me, than knowledge, because knowledge is power, knowledge is money, knowledge is everything. You can overcome absolutely any obstacle if you are tuned into the infinite intelligence that is available to you every single day. And how do you do that? You quiet your mind and you listen to the voice of truth. All right, so that's it for this day. That's it for this reading. Please like and share my YouTubes. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It helps to motivate me to keep doing these videos for you all. And I've had such encouragement, especially in these last couple of months this summer. You guys are great. I really love reading for you. Take care.